Hey guys, welcome back to Sim UK. This is Fernbus Coach Simulator. Can't speak. Hello guys, welcome back to Sim UK. This is Fernbus Coach Simulator, and I have just had a head bashing session on ETS2. Now, having tried to get back into ETS2, my god, that game is buggy as hell. I have had so many issues with that, way more than I've ever had with Fernbus. Absolutely awful. Anyway, I thought I'd jump back in here and do a bit of Fernbus because I was trying to do a multiplayer session with Alan Sherwood, but that just all fell apart. And I spotted this, new drivers. New drivers are now available for you. The previous character and the new characters can now be chosen from the bus selection menu. Typo. I see, there's a lady, there's a tall guy, 3 characters. So that's our normal. This is the new lady version, and this is the new guy version. That's pretty cool. New lighting settings, we know that. New viaduct has been built. A7 is completed. Hamburg. This is cool. This is turning into a really good game. I know it still has some issues, and weirdly a whole bunch of the old bugs have returned. But it really is a good game. It's turning into an even better game. That's what I like about it. Let's get on. Bremen to Potsdam. This is our route. So I saved this the other day, and we've gone from Bremen to Hamburg, and then Hamburg to Kiel. So today we're going to go from Kiel to Shwerin, and it's quite a long route actually. This one's going to be quite a long one. Let's see how we get on. Okay guys, here we are. Nice and chilled out. Everything seems to be working very well. So we'll just get the doors open quickly. And then we can get passengers on board. Now, we are pretty good. Now I need to take a break here. So last time I did this, whilst there were passengers waiting to get on, it all went completely screwy. So I'm going to take a gamble and hope that it doesn't break it this time, but time to take a break. Okay, so far so good. Everybody still has the right signal above their head here. And I just need to go and find the 8 passengers on board. There's one. I love this. That's the first time I've seen this targeting system. That is brilliant. That's a massive improvement. Nice one. One guy. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's weird. Oh, there's 2 here. 7. Who have I missed then? Oh, I didn't see you there, madam. Very short. Cool. Excellent. 8 out of 8. Nope. We don't want to start the ride just yet, because we've got to get these guys on board. Hello, everybody. Madam?
Salut, das Ticket. Bitte auf geht's.
Salut, danke.
Grüezi, ist das gültig? Danke.
Grazie.
Tag, fahren Sie in meine Richtung? Ach, Moment mal.
Thank you very
Das ist ja
much.
gar nicht meine Richtung. Hallo,
Okay.
ich würde gern ein
You need to select the correct city and
Ticket
check the
kaufen.
ticket.
Ciao, kann ich bei Ihnen ein Ticket kaufen?
Okay, Potsdam. Now we should be making pretty good time here.
Sehr freundlich.
Oh, I nearly repeated that. Very kindly, is kind of what he said.
Hello, hier ist mein Ticket.
Hello, that was English.
Danke.
Wow, danke.
Tag,
the first
das
time I've heard
Ticket.
English.
Bitteschön. Auf geht's.
Dankeschön.
Mahlzeit, bitte sehr. Dankeschön.
Dankeschön.
Hello, bin ich hier richtig? Danke sehr.
Danke. And you're not coming with us. Okay, cool. So that's everybody on board. We can get the old bus. I do like this bus. I'm actually very happy with this. It's such a cool little finish. It's such an easy bus. Such an easy repaint, but it looks really nice, I've got to say. Just my humble. Alright, let's jump on board. Let's reset. There we go. And engine on. Close the door. Did I close the back door? I can't remember. Nothing open. Nothing open. Perfecto. So what time are we meant to leave? Due to leave here at 16:56. Oh my god, we're like half an hour early. But I'm going to leave right now because you never know what can happen in this game. So start ride. We have everybody on board. There's no penalty. Oops. I'll put it in gear and then we can go. I've been playing Euro Truck Simulator, or trying to play Euro Truck Simulator a bit today. Didn't go well. Crashed all over the place. I earned quite a bit of money. Then I went on the multiplayer server, and every job that I drove, it told me that I arrived 80,000 hours late. 80,000, I didn't mispronounce that. 80, hello logo. 80,000 hours late. Absolutely ridiculous. Then there were no jobs. Then the person, Alan, actually, you'll know Alan Sherwood. He was #1 on Fernbus for quite a long time, actually. He and I were trying to do a multiplayer, but we never actually met up because even when we were in the same place at the same time, we couldn't see each other. So the whole thing was just an absolute shambles. I've recorded it, so you'll be able to watch it if you want to. Just try and figure out. There's a couple. 7 hours we spent trying to get a multiplayer together, and in that time I did a few jobs, but I ended up losing all my money, wasting all my time, and worse still, we didn't even get multiplayer working. So what an experience that was. Not a good one though. Glad to be over here on Fernbus, where everything nearly goes right every single time. Here we go. So much nicer to drive as well. Slightly curbed it there. Bit of traffic. So yeah, because I've been driving Euro Truck Sim and doing all the gears and stuff, I keep putting my foot on the clutch and trying to do a gear and trying to look out the window, which you can't do. So yeah, you're just going to have to cope with me doing weird things in this episode. So how are you? All right, I hope. I wish I could stream so that I can actually talk to you guys whilst I'm doing this, but I've tried streaming lots of times, and Virgin Media, because they throttle your upload speed, as soon as I start streaming, that car pulled away even though I was really close to its backside. I'm wondering if they fixed that bug again. Let's get really close. Handbrake on. Now if that bug is still active, this car won't be able to pull away, but hopefully it will, which means that they've fixed or refixed the car bug that was evident in the last episode. So anyway, yes, where was I? What was I saying? I have no idea. That's how interesting I am. Yes, I was saying about streaming. You may or may not have seen my Virgin Media video. It's not Virgin Media bashing. It really isn't. All I mentioned in that video are true facts about Virgin Media and how they operate as a business and how they treat their customers, which is appallingly, in case you didn't know. Yes, he pulled away. That is a good sign. That means, theoretically, that the AI is back to working properly, which is good. That was obviously just a slight mistaker, and it can happen so easily. I've done it myself many times. Luckily, you always have a backup of your backup, and a backup of that backup of your backups, in which case you can always roll it back and fix it up. So yeah, it's good, it's good, it's good. It's all good in the hood. I still prefer this humongously over Euro Truck Simulator 2 or even American Truck Simulator. I find them both highly repugnant. I mean, I don't. I mean, I spent so much time on that game. It's absolutely ridiculous. That's probably Alan chatting away. Oh no, somebody else this time. Incidentally, Alan and I gave up trying to play multiplayer on Euro Truck Sim 2, which is a shame. I had to delete all my profiles and start again because it was so bugged out that the game just crashed all the time on me. So I had to destroy it. Had to destroy it and start it again. I've never actually put together a Let's Play series for Euro Truck or American Truck. So I'm thinking in the future I'd like to do that. Based on today's attempts though, I don't know how feasible that's going to be. If the game is just, you know, completely crashing out and I'm having to delete my profile all the time, that's not really viable. And there are still some bugbears in that game that I just irk me. Oops, indicator off. Still, I'm not here to talk about that game. I'm here to play this game. This is my favourite. It's my absolute favourite. Until City Bus Berlin, is that what it's called? I can't even remember. Until Fernbus 2 comes out, which isn't Fernbus 2 at all. I just call it that because it's easier for me to remember. Until that comes out, this is my favourite game. Oh, that's very close. Thought we were going to have an accident then. So this is such a nice area up here, northern Germany. I think my first journey to Germany is going to be perhaps up here in the northern hemisphere. I like the rolling hills. It seems a bit chillier up here. I kind of like that. I remember when I was a kid in the UK we used to have snow like every year, but not so much. Not so much these days, not so much. It's a bit of a strange bug out the window, isn't it? I'm not sure what all those lines and stuff represent. So I'm getting used to having the sat-nav up on the, you know, on the pop-up on the screen like that. It's not offending me half as much as it used to, which is good. And also I mean, look at the dash. The sat dash, or the dash on the sat. No, okay, I'm so confused. The sat nav in the dash is completely unreadable. Absolutely terrible. Whoa! I thought that was a roundabout then. Roadworks. I'm going to try and stay in the middle a bit on roadworks because I always seem to clip something that I can't see on the outside. So we'll just cruise along at a steady 60. I think I'm doing about 60. Do not want any incidents today. Just a nice casual drive. Nice and chilled out. Everything goes perfect. Everybody's a winner. Everybody makes it to their destination. We don't have to go off-road. We don't have to push police cars out of the way. Standard FlixBus repaint there. Now guys, I say this to you quite often, but there are so many cool things coming for this game. That son of a gun's just accelerated as soon as I try to overtake him. There are so many cool things coming for this game, really and truly. So if you haven't already got it, which is fine, keep your eyes on it, because in the next 6 months this game is going to... Oh my god, we got rain. I can't remember the last time I had rain. This game is seriously going to expand into something truly spectacular. Wow, this is a tight corner. Looks like there's another one coming. Let's speed that up again. Slightly faster windscreen wipers. I'll be honest, I would really like to see rain obscure my view a bit more than it does at present, because I find that I don't really need to put the windscreen wipers on. In fact, let's turn them off for a second and just make sure that that hasn't changed. So far, no problem. Got vehicles on the inside and the outside right now, so we're trying to keep it nice and neat and tidy. Have we got lights on? We haven't got any bloody lights on. I did mention this before actually, that when you save a game and reload it, it reloads in a cold and dark state instead of, you know, leaving your headlights on and the engine running. Oh crikey, that was wide. Right, can I get back inside? Oh, why did you just stop? Oh my god. Something always happens in this game. Why did they stop like that? There was no need for that whatsoever. And that wasn't my fault because I was changing lanes. Let's get the windscreen wipers on. That's a bit much. That's really peeved me off. I'm not annoyed at the game, I'm annoyed at that driver, which is great because that just emphasises really quite well, I think. Are we in the correct lane? Just. No, 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 we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not. I completely misread that. Now I'm the idiot driver. Oh, no. Okay, I know what I'm going to do, guys. I know what I'm going to do. Totally illegal move coming up. Be nice to me. Be nice to me. Be nice to me. Oh wow, look at that rear view camera. That has been improved. That looks like a real camera. And I'm not even kidding. Look at the quality on that. That is amazingly good. Advances like that in this game are common. That is so cool. That has given me lots of good, gooey, warm feelings inside. Not those kind. Don't be silly. Oh man. I mean, how much out of my way is this going to be? Let's just... How bad a mistake have I just made? Oh, you know what? Do you know what? I could come down here past Hamburg and just go around this way, couldn't I? To Shwerin. I could do that. I could just reroute like that. That's not the end of the world, rather than trying to back up and reverse it like I'm doing now. Right. But I'm glad I did, because look at that super cool improvement on the camera there. Right, let's get some speed up, because those trucks are coming down here at some serious rate. Yeah, oh, okay, I'm not pulling out yet. Now I am. Oh god. Okay, I think we're safe. Rain has stopped. Take the windscreen wipers off. Let's see how the GPS deals with this then. Okay, it seems to have rerouted me correctly, which is good. And we are safely across the chicane. I hate these chicanes. Oh, I think there was a National Express coach just went past us then. Incidentally, guys, I haven't made all that many repaints. Oh, crud. We're coming off here and I've just decided to overtake these guys. Do I take the truck? I'm going to have to take the truck. We're indicating to come in. Give us some space, buddy. Chicane. Dealt with like a pro. Already forgotten about that massive smash we had less than 2 minutes ago. But you know, in real life, that is how accidents happen. A car in the middle lane pulls into the slow lane. Something happens in the slow lane to cause all the cars in the slow lane to stop. And the car that's pulling over, effectively, gets caught in a catch-22 situation. Does he swerve back into the middle lane? Does he lock his brakes up and hope he doesn't hit them? Even though that's not going to work, because we know he's already doing 70 and they started braking way before he was ready. Because you know what it's like, as you're pulling into the inside lane, you are checking your mirrors and making sure you know you haven't missed an Arctic lorry or something coming up behind you. You have to be completely aware, but situations like that, when traffic meets traffic and they sort of merge, that's when problems happen. I saw something then, like a road sign. Oh my god. Oh, and the car just crashed out there. A red one on the opposite side of the road. Well, I'm getting into the inside lane here for two reasons. One, we're coming off in a minute, and two, I want to see what that is up front, because that looks pretty cool from all the way back here. Fernbus Coach in front of us. What's that over there? That's a lorry. Gut and oil. Oh man, I've done it again. Okay, we're coming off here. Just enough gap. Slip in. Perfect. Now look at that. How realistic does this look, guys? If you ignore those stripes, I don't know what they're doing. They were never there before. Jesus Christ. They really need to sort that out. The AI is fine, but that sudden braking on the motorway is just ridiculous. And they don't even slow down in proportion to the speed that they're travelling. They just stop twice as quick as we can. And not because we're a bus and that's a car, but they stop their car quicker than you would actually be able to stop a car at that speed. It is annoying. It is annoying, but it's you know, it's being fixed, these things. And this rear camera, I mean, goodness me. That is awesome. And new characters. I didn't change my character. I meant to change my character. I forgot all about it. So, yeah, we got a few accidents in this one. All of which, legally, I am to blame for. One of which definitely was my fault. But I will argue to my dying day that the other was totally unacceptable. And you don't stop your car when you get to a junction on a motorway. You just don't, because you'll get smashed to a million bits of smithereens. And quite right too. No, not quite right too, but I mean, you know, you can't just do that. It's ridiculous. Oh, green light, thank you very much. So definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, the driving experience over here on Fernbus in comparison to Euro Truck, much better. Even though I've had those two massive collisions, but, you know, I'm talking about them as if they were real collisions. That really says something. If you have a collision in ETS2, you just complain about the AI being stupid. And that's so weird, because the AI over here is doing stupid things, but in a way that humans do it. So it's kind of more realistic, you know. It's instead of being a stupid AI bug, it's a stupid human mistake. That's how it feels to me anyway. You might think I'm buttering it up because I like Fernbus, but genuinely that's how I feel. about it. And I do like Fernbus, so, you know, make of that what you will, I guess. But some of the bugs in Fernbus are actually really, really good features, in my humble opinion. Driving down the motorway and seeing an Arctic lorry suddenly flip out, crash into a barrier and so on and so forth, that's awesome. That's awesome, and not something that you would see in Euro Truck or anything like that. I'm speeding, I can't even see these speed signs. What does that say? It's too bright. Okay, back to national speed limit speeds. I keep forgetting I've got a speed limit on the sat nav. I'm not used to that yet. So we can do 100 down here, 100k. Perfecto. Enjoy the scenery a bit. Nearly hit that car. I so knew I was going to do that as well. Before I started looking left and right, I thought we're going to veer all over the place here and there's going to be a car in the way. I took that corner rather nicely. See if I can do it again. Oh, not as nice, not as nice. But acceptable, acceptable. Crikey Moses, mate, I'm doing 100k. What are you doing? It's like you're racing me. Come on, what you got, what you got? I play Assetto Corsa, mate, don't mess with me. I will outbrake you. Alright, just cut me up then. I bet you're going to slam your brakes on now, aren't you? Just to really ruin my day. Green lights. 70. Right, let's bring the speed down. He's not, but, you know, that's him, isn't it? Just trying to look and see what the speedo says here a second. 80. Right, that's too much. 70's down here somewhere then. That's 70. In between those two numbers, and now that I've got it down to 70, it's back up to 100. Superb. Do you know, I've just spotted actually that on the map there is a speedo, but unfortunately I can't see it because my recording software is covering it up. So if you've ever wondered why I don't know how fast I'm going, now you know. Right, we're going to go left here. It's just getting lame. The speed is going to drop any second now, I imagine. And we're not in a rush. We're not in a rush. We left half an hour early. We're going to arrive bang on time. Well, yeah, I haven't said that. I did take that massive detour by accident. So maybe that is going to eat into that half an hour a tad, but that's why we left early. I've been caught speeding. It says 100 mile an hour there. Okay, that's a bit annoying. That's a bug. That's an annoying bug. I was going by the speed limit on the sat nav, which still said 100 when it should have said 50. Most annoying. Go on, I dare you to say that isn't a cool looking coach, because I know you're only saying it to annoy me. That is a cool looking coach. That is a cool looking coach. I'm so happy with that. That turned out really nice, that one. And I have to keep saying it to you guys, if you download my SimUK Neoplan or Skyliner repaint kit, you will have not only that repaint available to you, but all of the tools and the cuts and the layers that I used in order to build it, and that can help you to build your own repaints. Plus I have a tutorial up explaining how I made, in fact it might have even been this bus, I can't remember now. I think it might have been this one. So yeah, you can watch the tutorial where I show you how I put this all together, and hopefully it will help you out. What are you doing? Bloody hell. Kind of feel like that truck nearly hit us as well. Oh, did you see that? That car's airborne. Look, he's off the floor. He's levitating. And now he's not. That's weird. I've not seen that before. That's a new bug. Jesus Christ. Okay, the AI is not completely fixed. And now we're going to have to go up on this curb. And everyone's going to get grumpy with me. Oh, look. I do believe that the AI has had a bit of an accident there. It's not supposed to have its rear bumper in that car behind. So, yeah. AI still needs a bit of work. But I just hope that they retain all those cool bits, all those cool bugs. Oh wow, the speed limit here is pretty high. And I've got to say, Shwerin is pretty cool. It's Shwerin, isn't it? Let me just look. Shwerin is pretty cool, isn't it? Shwerin. I like Shwerin. Or Shwerin? Shwerin? I don't know. It's nice though. I like the layout. Pretty groovy stuff. Every time, on time. Speed. Okay. So pretty eventful this journey, wasn't it? We had a wrong turning and 2 huge accidents, which in terms of final score is going to really mark us down badly. It's so annoying. One of them you can argue was my fault and I'll accept it, but the other, that was AI bug all over. Do we need any fuel? Let me just quickly check. The fuel has gone down, but not by as much as I thought it might have. So no, we don't need fuel, not yet. I don't know how many gallons of fuel a Neoplan Skyliner can hold. I could probably find that out, but I would like to think that TML have made that as accurate as possible. One of the things I rather disliked about Euro Truck Simulator was that fuel consumption was ridiculously unrealistic, and I'm glad that they altered that. Actually, I don't think we want this one, we want the next one. Yeah. So here we are, guys. Look at this bus station. Oh, it's not a bus station, it's a road. It's like a bus stop station. Oops. Slightly curbed. Just get down off the curb. There we go. Shwerin is now unlocked. I would hate to think how smashed up this bus would be. But anyway, we've made it, guys. Reasonably safely. That lady appears to be in extreme state of shock. Bless her. But yes, what a fantastic drive. And thank you so much for joining me. Hope you join me for the next one. We are going to be going to Rostock with a stop in the middle. So that makes things interesting. We're supposed to leave at 19:36, so we're a good, still half an hour, in fact more than half an hour early, 43 minutes early, so that's really good. We're definitely going to finish on time. And no worries. Thank you for joining me. Till next time. Goodbye.